Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So we got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether you can accept it or not. In a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four ends of the earth, the entire world waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwath who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from Jim Master Lando Camp coming at you another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification, another daily edification. Lord's willing, this be edifying. Now, tied this lesson, be that prepared for what's coming. Now, I got a clip to these devils talking about it might be another government shutdown. So, Lord willing, be edifying. This is for educational purposes only. I do not own the copyright to this video. This is for educational purposes only. All right, shalom to the Akim and Akwa for tuning in. The water for tuning in. Yahweh Shema Shah Rocket Thumb. So, these devils saying it might be another government shutdown. And this lesson is, what if it is a government shutdown? What if this is that time, man? Which I'm sure it's not, because a lot of things got to play out. So the title that I came up for this lesson is, hey, the Lord say, be watching, man. Be watching always, because you don't know when he's going to return. So, and this is another example of being prepared for what's coming, man. Let me make sure it's sharing. I'm going to play this, and you're going to get some precepts. Because at any moment, this can go down, man, which is going to go down. But at any moment, the point is, at any moment, this can go down, man. So, Lord, let us be edifying. Check this out.
Shifting focus now to the United States, where fears of a shutdown are on the rise. A crucial bill which funds the American government has been blocked in the American Senate. But why exactly was the bill blocked? And is a shutdown on the horizon? If yes, how will it impact the government's functioning? We break it down for you. Let's start with the basics. On the 30th of September, America's fiscal year will end, which basically means the government will be running out of funds and will need a new spending measure.
Now, that's the point right now I want to deal with. It said the government is looking for a new spending measure. What does that mean? What that mean is they finna crash this dollar and bring in this digital currency, man, which is what? The Karagma. Let's play that again. They finna crash this dollar and bring in this digital currency, man, which is the Karagma, the all. Run that back. Hey, this is beautiful, man. We're in beautiful times.
Shifting focus now to the United States, where fears of a shutdown are on the rise. A crucial bill which funds the American government has been blocked in the American Senate. But why exactly was the bill blocked? And is a shutdown on the horizon? If yes, how will it impact the government's functioning? We break it down for you. Let's start with the basics. On the 30th of September, America's fiscal year will end, which basically means the government will be running out of funds and will need a new spending measure. With just 2 days left for the fiscal year to end, no new funds have been appropriated. Why is that? Because American lawmakers are busy quarreling. There are differences within the US Congress over the nature of funds that should be allocated, something that has become a ritual now. But this time, things are looking pretty serious. Last week, the US House of Representatives, where the Democrats have a thin majority, passed a measure to keep the government functional. They raised the debt limit by a vote of 220 to 211. For the uninitiated, the debt limit is a cap on the total amount of money that the federal government is allowed to borrow in order to fulfill its financial obligations. The Democrats voted to raise the debt limit. The Republicans voted to sustain it. The bill passed the House nonetheless. On Monday, the bill reached the US Senate, the upper house of the US Congress. Here, it was blocked by the Republicans. The senators voted 50 to 48 against the bill. This was way short of the 60 votes it needed to pass through. The voting process was marked by a showdown. The Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, and the Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell, had a heated exchange. Schumer accused the Republicans of settling political points, while McConnell accused the Democrats of moving towards permanent socialism.
There's no scenario in God's green earth where it should be worth risking millions of jobs, trillions in household wealth, people's social security checks, veterans benefits, and another recession just to score short-term, meaningless political points. That's what Republicans seem fixated on doing.
Democrats want to use this temporary pandemic as a Trojan horse for permanent socialism. They've all but said so. And that is what millions and millions of Americans elected 50 Republican senators to fight against.
Hey, Salakia, I just caught some that just caught my eye. You see this? This man, this is Senator Mitch McConnell, however you pronounce his name. Look what it say. Minority Leader. Hey, we keep telling you people, man, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, we don't have nobody standing up in our corner for us, man. Like this devil Dr. Anthony Fauci said, we are vulnerable, which we was vulnerable, but not now. Vulnerable meaning we are defenseless, we are helpless, hopeless, unfortified, unprotected, unguarded, unsafe, unshielded, when you look the word up. But now we have a covering, man, because the Lord has turned his face. Yahweh Shema Shah has turned their faces back to us, man. The Heavenly Father Yahweh has turned his face back to his son Yahweh Shah. But look at this, a minority leader. And he's a Job 9:24. And the scriptures say, what? Don't vote for nobody that's not one of your brethren, man. I just caught that. It's spirit.
And that is what millions and millions of Americans elected 50 Republican senators to fight against.
So now that the bill has been blocked, what happens next? The Democrats say they will keep fighting, that they will try again to get the bill passed. But with the fiscal year about to end and Republicans hell-bent on blocking the bill, their chances look bleak. Time is not on their side. 2 days are all that they have.
That's the spirit. Time is not on their side, man. Period. Whether it's to create some new funding, spending bill, whatever, man. Time is not on their side, man. Job 14:5, right? Job 21. Let me read this, man. Hey, that's beautiful, man. I ain't even hear that the first time I'm watching this video. That's the spirit, man. This is Job 21:20. It reads, his eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure have he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? Hey, time is not on their side, man, and they know it. That's why these devils gonna come out with great rap, but that's not this lesson. This lesson is about be watching, man, because at any moment, as they saying it could be a government shutdown, it can be a world shutdown. And what you gonna do, man, if you have not been preparing for the war, for the battle that's about to come, man? Is you watching?
On Thursday midnight, funding for most federal agencies will expire. Several functions will come to a grinding halt. This will be the second such shutdown in 3 years if it happens. The last time it happened, some 800,000 workers missed at least 2 paychecks and went without pay for 35 days straight. This shattered the previous record of 21 days in 1996. Veterans lost access to care. Essential workers were sent on leaves. Airports faced delays. There were labor shortages. So is America headed for a repeat of this nightmare? Will it be the same this time around? Well, observers say it will be. Every essential service could be impacted, from healthcare to transport, defense, housing, postal services, scientific institutions. All of them could suffer. And given that the shutdown will happen during a pandemic, could make matters worse.
Hey, and on top of that, Dr. Fauci said if you don't if you don't take the Jabberwocky, there's gonna be no work, no school, no food, man. You see, what if these things happen, man? I don't know. You're gonna wake up tomorrow and these things be in effect. What you gonna do, man? You Jakes out there that trust in the government. What you gonna do?
But can it be avoided? Only if the Republicans and the Democrats arrive at a consensus, which looks difficult as of now. One way would be for the Republicans to agree on raising the cap on federal borrowing. Another way would be for the Democrats to drop the increase in debt limit. Only then could this deadlock end. Until then, a shutdown is all but imminent. WION now available in your country.
Now you see, while you Jakes out here playing games, man, the Lord is moving more chess pieces every day. What if these things happen, man? What you gonna do? This is and that's why we stay stone the apostles of Great Millstone and the elders down to the younger brothers, man. That's why we stay getting on you about seeking you out by Shema Shah while they may be found, man. Because it's gonna come a point in time when you ain't gonna find this truth. This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with their covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You're trusting in the government. You got the spirit of Egypt on you, but not of Yahweh Shema Shah. They'll walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth. Because if you ask Yahweh Shema Shah, they're going to tell you don't do it, man. Jeremiah 3:15 say he have given us spiritual fathers, pastors that shall feed us with his knowledge, man. Things that we should do, what we need to do when these times is coming, man. What's that? Joshua 1:8. Meditate upon these things, upon this book, man, day and night. Matter of fact, let's get that. The Lord is simple, man. This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. If you're not doing this, which is what the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, when you go to Haggai 1:8, Haggai 1:2, what did the Lord say? See, Jacob's one about building their house, their situation. Well, what about the house of Yahweh Shema Shah that's lying waste, man? Which is being builded. But what about the Lord's house, man? This is Haggai 1:2. It reads, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, saying, this people say the time is not come, which is what? They putting off the day of the Lord, man. Well, what if the day of the Lord just happened, and it's going to happen like that? What if it just so happened, a shutdown happened? What you going to do, man? That could be the beginning of the end all be all, man. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, saying, thus speaketh the Lord Yahweh of hosts, saying, this people say, who? Israel. 2/3 the heathens in Israel, that you following the heathens. So you're saying the same thing. This people say to my Israelites, the time has not come. And I say this guy came to camp 2 years ago talking about, oh, he believed everything we saying, but he telling me Yahweh ain't coming for another 1,000 years, man. So this is Jake putting out the day of the Lord, man. It say the time has not come, the time that the Lord's house should be built. Then came the word of the Lord Yahweh by Haggai the prophet, saying, is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your seer houses, and this house lies waste? Now therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, consider your ways. Hold on, let me get some. Salakia. Let me get this. Salakia. I gotta find this. Cause this is what I think this is what Elijah said. I think it's either Elisha or Elijah. Let me find this. When he asked this guy, was it time to get if one of you brother know where it's at before I find it. When I think it was Elijah when he asked the his understudy, was it time to get sheep and clothing and oil? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Bear with me for a second. Right, I got it. This 2 Kings 5 and 26. It's been a minute since I read it. See, this is what Jake owned, man. Which is what? Hey, that's what the Lord said. Remember Lot's wife, which I'm going to read. This is 2 Kings 5. I'm going to read 25. But he went in and stood before his master, and Elisha said unto him, whence comest thou, Gehazi? And he said, thy servant went nowhere, no whither. And he said unto him, went not my spirit with thee? Because he knew he was lying, man. Like, man, I know everything you're doing, man. The Lord revealed the spirit. Hey, you think you got a rib or somebody in your family and they lying to you, man, the Lord, if you did it, the Lord dealing with you, he's going to reveal whatever matter to you, man. It didn't happen to me many times over, man. And he said unto him, went not my heart with thee when the man turned again from his chariot to meet thee? Because this one, this guy wanted to go get what the guy was trying to give Elisha, but Elisha told him no. It was the Lord that healed you, right? He say, is it a time to receive money and to receive garments and olive yards and vineyards and sheep and oxen and men servants and maid servants? No. Of course, we ready for our men servants and maiden servants, right? And the kingdom of heaven. But it's not time, man. It's time to build a house of Yahweh Shem Abishai, man. That's the point I want to make. Again, is it time to receive money and to receive garments and olive yards and vineyards and sheep and oxen and men servants and maiden servants? No, man. It's time to build a house of Yahweh Shem Abishai. Let's back in Haggai 1 in verse 3. Then came the word of the Lord Yahweh by Haggai the prophet, saying, is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house lie waste? Now therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh host, consider your ways. And this is why we ain't gonna prosper here, man. Verse 6, ye have sown much and bring in little. Jake bust his ass to go work, man. And it wound up being spent on what? Bills, man. Then you got Jake. Of course, Jake riding good now. And these Chargers and Challengers and Camaros, Lexus and Benzes and BMWs, they doing good. They riding good, but their money getting spent on $500-600 car payments, man, and car insurance. And they stay in an apartment, or they stand with mama and them, man. Our money, hey, you Jakes looking at these Jay-Z's and Dr. Dre's and P. Diddy's and not one of them guys own a Whole Foods. Not one of them own a Whole Foods store. They don't own none of those shipping containers that's at the port. None of them own that, man. Okay? We don't have a financial problem. We have a sovereignty problem, man. It say ye have so much and bring in little, ye eat. You got Jake working 2 jobs, man. 2 jobs. Ye have, it say, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, consider your ways. You ain't considering why the Lord just giving us the bare minimum just to get through. You ain't considering that we were sent here for a punishment, man, for a judgment. Go up to the mountain and bring wood and build a house, and I will take pleasure in it. What house? The house of Yahweh Shem Abishai, the tabernacle of David that was fallen, man. It reads, and I will take pleasure in it, and I will be glorified, saith the Lord Yahweh. So our mind's supposed to be occupied on prophecies, man, on feeding the sheep. That's all the Lord care about, man. He don't care if you got a soup kitchen, man. You look for much, and lo, it came too little. And when ye brought it home, I did blow upon it. Is it for good the Lord blow upon it? No. He said, I did blow upon it. Why, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts? Because of my house that is waste, and ye run every man unto his own house. Therefore, the heaven over you is stayed from dew, and the earth is stayed from her fruit. You see, while you trying to run and go build your own, man, we supposed to be building the house of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's why only the remnant is going to cleave to this truth, man, and going to become spiritual bricks to the spiritual temple of Yahweh Shema Shai, like it said in 1 Peter 2 and 5. This is back in Isaiah 30. See, Jake trusting the government, man. We done been here, like apostles always say, we done been in Babylon the Great too long, man. Isaiah 30 and 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Hey, because it say in Hosea 4 and 6, everything that so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians glorify on the earth in Babylon the Great, it's going to be your shame in the day of judgment, man. It's Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, right? You, Jakes, because you getting Section 8, Social Security, Disability, HUD, Habitat, Housing, stamps. You trusting these devils, man. Well, guess where the benefits is coming from? It's coming from Yahweh Shema Shai. Psalm 68:19 say, the Lord daily, he daily loaded us with benefits. That's what the Lord prays about, right? Giving us our daily bread. Psalm 68:19 said the Lord daily loaded us with benefits. So who's giving you the benefits? And that's why I say in 2nd Ezra 9, they have received benefits and have not known me, right? You think it's coming from this devil. It's coming from Yahweh Shema Shai. It could be for your betterment or it can be for your downfall, man. The Lord, it's the Lord in our 1 Samuel 2. It said he raised up out of the dunghill, right? And he put you down on the earth, man. It say, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So you trust in Babylon the Great because you over here, and for the moment, they got the best military, right? But North America don't have the best, they don't have the best healthcare system, man. When you go to these other countries, as I heard, healthcare is free in the other countries, man. It's free. North America don't have the best systems, man. They just got the best military. They used to have the best military because it's coming now when the other nations are becoming strong, man. We see it every day. It say, verse 2, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, which are you Israelites, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Who is the help that work iniquity? It's Esau Edom, man. Babylon the Great, man. Verse 3, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall. Talking about your government, they're going to fall too. And he that is hoping, the word hoping means to be helped. And he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. That's why I said in Isaiah 13. So you trusting in this devil, and they're gonna fall with you, man. Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So if you think this government is gonna go on prospering in a wicked world, in a wicked society where everything is turned upside down, what it say in Isaiah 5? They put bitter for sweet, sweet for bitter, right? Good for evil, evil for good, and light for darkness, man. And darkness for light, man. Everything here is turned upside down, man. You think the Lord is going to let this place keep going on? And you trusting in the enemy? This is Jeremiah 17 and 5. It reads, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, cursed be he that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. You cursed, man, and you're gonna be put to death because of it. This is Psalms. This Psalms 118. This is Psalms 118 and 8. It reads, It is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. Here's another one. Psalm 146. The Lord is giving you Jake's specifics on what you should be doing, man. This is Psalm 146:3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. Well, it said in Isaiah 31:1. Let me read that again. In whom there is no help, man. This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Back in Psalm 146. Psalm 146:3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. His breath goeth forth, he returneth to his earth. They're talking about men, flesh. In that very day, his thoughts perish. So why trust in a man that the Lord taking his breath away, man? Verse 5 reads, happy is he that have the God of Jacob for his help. You see, happy are ye that have Yahweh Shema Shah for your help. But first you got to repent and call on the names of Yahweh Shema Shah. You think you're going to slide into the kingdom without calling the names of Yahweh Shema Shah, without repenting? Hey, Plantation Christianity have lied to you. You're going to be destroyed, man. Again, happy is he that have the power of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, his power. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 8, and it reads, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? If the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? The Lord gave us spiritual fathers who's been preparing us since they've been teaching, man. All the way up to the time of 2007 when they came on the unicorn, man. Who's been preparing you for the battle? It's not none of these other groups, man. And if you can't tell by now, if you're still watching these other groups, you're going to lose your life, man, because they are not preparing you for the battle, which is Jacob's trouble, man. For 1 Corinthians 14 and 8, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and 14, and it reads, they have blown the trumpet, who? Starting with the apostles of Great Millstone, and the elders, and the younger brothers, man. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. Now Jacob's running around here looking for some special sign. Well, you know what? The Lord already gave the sign, man. He been gave the sign. And the sign is the messengers. This is Matthew 16 and 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. What does this mean? It means the messengers, man. The prophets, the men that the Lord have set up, man. They out here telling you to repent. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. Well, you got these other camps telling you you're Israelite. You're Israelite. They ain't telling you about Jacob's trouble. They ain't telling you about the Karagma, right? That all. They ain't telling you about none of these things, man. All they telling you is you're an Israelite. Follow the laws. Follow the laws. You're an Israelite, and that's that flesh spirit, man. That's not the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. That's that carnal flesh. Oh, I'm an Israelite. That's all I need to know. I'm king. Peace, God. Jake is bugged out, man. The only sign we're going to get is the prophets, man. And they've been giving it to us, blowing the trumpet over and over. This is Matthew 11. This is Matthew 11 and 16. But whereunto should I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the marketplace and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. The song, the message It's the song of deliverance, man. It's Ezekiel 33. But Jake, see, they don't want to hear this song. This song is too boring for them, man. It's not no excitement in this song. Well, this song is preparing you for what's really about to go down, man. This is Ezekiel 33 and 20. Ezekiel 33 and 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word of the Lord, and hear what is that word, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as a people cometh. We had to come up all the time, tell my shalom, peace, hey, bless y'all, right? It's all fun and games now, man. They come up to count every week, hey, shalom, peace. It's saying they still sit, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love. Shalom, peace. Hey, y'all, we always hear this. Hey, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. But their heart goeth after their covetousness, still going on to the clubs. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, right? It's a lovely song. This is the same song the Lord told Moses in Deuteronomy 31, man. He said, teach it to the children of Israel, man. The song is the song of deliverance, man. Lord willing, we be of that righteous elect that get salvation, man. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, and lo, it will come, then shall thou know that a prophet hath been among them. This is Ezekiel 12 and 21. It reads, and the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, it's always the Lord, hey, coming to the prophets, hey, tell them, hey, go tell these people what's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. You, Jakes, on this side of the world, still thinking the Lord done changed his mind, man. The Lord always sent his messengers to warn his people before he destroyed the world, man, or whatever city, or country, or nation it is, man. It says, son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? And that's why I say, well, there is no vision, the people perish, man. They have no vision. They have no vision, man. That's the problem. Jake have no vision, man. Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? And the reason they have no vision, because Jake trusts in oppression, man. This is verse 23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. So you got Jake. Like, I don't know who this guy is. Right on the comment board. Fremont Fitz. What let's say D Sir Esquire. He's saying amen. He's saying amen. He put up some other stuff. Let's see. Using it for example. He put up this right here. Oh my word. Bring it out, Ak. Ak is A-H-C-H. It's not A-C-H. He got oh my word. Bring it out, Ak. Now, if I go to his channel, I guarantee you he don't got no videos on them. I guarantee you he got no videos on them. But you've been watching. See, as the Lord say, they hear my words, but they do them not. It say verse 23, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord. And if you do got lessons, Salakia, forgive me. But I know if I go to your channel, you don't got no videos on them. I can almost guarantee it. But he, amen. Hey, put up precepts or hold your peace, man. Or you don't get blocked off this channel. Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. Hey, this is not a game, man. This is serious. And if you're looking for entertainment, like it said in Ezekiel 33, which most of our people do, Like right now on this channel, I got 1,000 and some subscribers. On my other 3 channels, none of them have over 200 subscribers. So that let me know the 1,000 subscribers that's on this channel, you're here for entertainment, man. Because if you was here sincerely, I had the same 1,000 channels on my GMS, True Words for Life, my GMS, Your Redemption Draws Nigh, and my other channel, It's Over 7. It had the same 1,000 subscribers. That's how we know you niggas out here be looking for entertainment, man. But it's cool. It's okay. Go ahead and be entertained. It say, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh power. And we seeing it, man. There's earthquakes all around the world. Let's tell you in Matthew 24, there's going to be earthquakes in diverse places. Them diverse places where there's been earthquakes happening at, it wasn't happening there 10, 20 years ago, man. Things are changing, man. Mudslides, tsunamis, hurricanes, these things is happening, man. And Jake still running around here playing games, looking for entertainment. This is Ezekiel 12 and 27. Verse 26. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he sealed is for many days to come. Like the Jake that came to camp. I think it was 2018. Either 2018 or 2019, the Jake come to camp, talking about, yeah, I believe everything y'all saying, but Yahweh ain't coming for another 1,000 years. The vision that he sealed is for many days to come, and he prophesied of times that are far off, man. Why they say this? Because Jake don't have no vision, man. As Apostle Kabbalah say, you gotta be, gotta be a visionary, man. And if the Lord ain't give you the eyesight, then you ain't gonna have it, man. You're gonna have Jake's ranting, talking trash, shalom, peace, amen, all that madness, man. If you ain't posting precepts, man, just fall back and chill, man. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. And you can read that. It's in Isaiah. It's in Psalms, man. The Lord say, what is it, Isaiah 55? His word will go out too, man. It's going to go out, and it shall not return unto him void, man. Okay, brother. Well, if you gain the edification, brother, just chill. You don't got to be saying amen, none of that. Just chill, brother. Just chill and listen. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh power. And the Lord killed over 200 rappers last year, man. Young Jake, none of them was over 25, man. That ain't no vision to you. The Lord killing thousands of people every day, man. These are visions. These are examples how to repent, man. This is Amos chapter 6 and 3. And it reads, see, Jake, you looking for the help from the wrong people, man. Looking for help in all the wrong places. And you're going to lose your life for it, man. Ye that put far away, Amos 6 and 3. Ye that put far away the evil day. What evil day? Jacob's trouble. These niggas telling you ain't no Jacob's trouble. That's putting far away the day of the Lord, man. The day of the Lord's judgment. You're putting it far away, man. Ye that put far away the evil day and cause the seed of violence to come near. Oh, we got plenty of time. Do we want to do? We got plenty of time to smoke more weed. I want to cop more guns. I want to go to more parties. I want to cop more better whips. You putting out the day of the Lord, man. And just because you ain't getting judged today, it don't mean it ain't gonna happen to you tomorrow, man. Ye that put far away the evil day and cause the seed of violence to come near. That's what you're doing. We got more time to do what we want to do. The Lord ain't coming no time soon. And when he do come, I'm going to drop down on my knees and pray and tell the Lord, forgive me because my pastor said so. Well, that's not in the Bible, man. If your ass wait till Yahweh shall crack the clouds, it's going to be too late for you, man. The doors of mercy is going to be closed at that time, man. It ain't going to be no repenting, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. These devils is trying to shut down all currency so they can bring in the digital one, man, which is the corrupt one, man. These devils is trying to, just like in Judith, in Judith chapter 5, this devil cut off the water so we couldn't get no water, man. What you gonna do in that day when these things happen, man? And all you people that's not partaking in the Day of Atonement, hey, I say this all the time. What if that's a day the Lord is preparing us for that one day? What if it had to be 24 hours when there's no food, no water? You people, most of you jailers, they're gonna bug out, man. Just for one day of not having no food and water, you're gonna totally bug out, man. And you're gonna be running around here ready to kill somebody for 24 hours of no food, man. This is Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Because you don't know what, you don't know. Hold on. This is Proverbs. It's Proverbs 27 and 1. It reads, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, man. All we know about is what's going on today, man. That's why you got these, that's why this devil have to use Salakia, what is called witchery, right? They're soothsaying and they are monthly prognosticators and they're enchantments, man, telling you about tomorrow, what's going to happen this weekend. Oh, well, Sunday, the weather's going to be this or that. Man, that's wicked, man. Even in them small things, man. We probably want about today and today only, man. Jake went about what's going on tomorrow, man. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Jacob's trouble can happen at any time, man. You could be sleeping and wake up with a gun in your face, man. And you can wake up and you got these troops ready to haul you off to the concentration camp, man. But you, Jakes, you are too comfortable here, man. That's the problem. This is back in Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. It reads, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. Suddenly, at an instant, and in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. See, in your security, meaning what? You comfortable here, man. This is Job. This is Job 7 and 13. It reads, when I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint. Then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifies me through visions. What visions? These visions we be getting, man. These devils is gunning down Jake 24/7, putting a knee on Jake's neck. Jake getting gunned down. Jake getting beat. Right? What's this guy? Ahmaud Arbery, or how you pronounce his name? Get for nothing, man. Well, it ain't for nothing. It's because your ass is wicked, man. All these Jakes getting gunned down. No care of the Lord. It just out jogging through an Edomite neighborhood. And you, the Lord, just let me get my spirit back, man. You ain't gonna use it. Let me get that back, man. We have plenty of visions, man. You got the Mike Browns, the Trayvon Martins, the Breonna Taylors, the Eric Garner, everybody, man. They getting gunned down. They getting mowed and chopped down, man. Why? Because of judgment. These are the example. These are the example visions that we need to be watching, man. The Lord, hey, he say he is not a God afar off, man. What's that? Jeremiah 23 and 23, man. He is a God at hand and not a God afar off, man. And if you ain't paying attention, if you want to be comfortable, you're going to lose your life comfortably, man. But you're going to be dying, crying, man, like Cain was in men's society, man. His grandfather asked him, do you care whether you live or die? The Lord said the same thing in Ezekiel 33, man. Why should you die for naught, man? Well, do you care? And at the end of the movie, yeah, I do care whether I live. Well, it's too late. Now you going back to the spiritual realm, man. Now you gotta go back up there and sit and wait. It's good up there. You free. You know who you are. Everything is good. Man, we want to be here. to see what's about to go down, man. The Lord said we want to be here to see the fall of our enemy, man. It say, this is Job 7:13. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrify me through visions. All these visions. This devil is ready to roll, man. They pushing the Jabberwocky. They conditioning you, conditioning it through gradualism, man. They conditioning you through gradualism to take the all, man. And you gonna take it, man. Most of Jake is gonna take it, man. Why? Because they ready for the new thing. It was the Apple Watch. It's the new phone, the new Samsung, and the new iPhone. Jake gonna take it, man, because you're being conditioned through gradualism, man. Then thou scarest me with dreams and terrify me through visions, so that my soul chooses strangling, not to be comfortable. Hey, we don't want to be comfortable, man. It say, so that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than my life. Because it tell you what did Job say, and death rather than my life? Because he that loses his life shall save it. And he that seeketh his life on this side gonna lose it, man. We ready right now. At a moment, at an instant, we ready to lose our life because there's nothing here, man, but wickedness, man. Chemtrails and GMO food and contaminated waters, man. And if it had not been for the Lord, Psalm 124:1, if it had not been for Yahweh Shema Shah, we would have been dead, man. But what did the Lord say in Matthew 24:22? Except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, man. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. We could have been destroyed, man. The Lord could have been took us all off the earth, man. But he didn't. Because that's not how you get down, man. This is Job 36. Let me read this. Salakia, Job 34. This is Job 34:14. To show you that verse in Matthew 24:22, except those days be short, and there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake. Listen, man. This is how cold the Lord is. It's Job 34:14. If he set his heart upon man, if he gather unto himself his spirit and his breath, all flesh shall perish together at one time. All flesh shall perish together, and man shall turn again unto dust. If now thou hast understanding, hear this, hearken to the voice of my words. To do what? Hey, that you may have right, that you may get salvation, man. It say, shall even he that hateth right govern, and will thou condemn him that is most just? It is fit to say to a king, thou art wicked, and to princes, ye are ungodly. How much less to him that accepteth not the persons of princes, nor regard the rich more than the poor, for they all are the work of his hands. In a moment shall they die, and the people shall be troubled at midnight and pass away, and the mighty shall be taken away without hand. For his eyes are upon the ways of man, and he seeth all his goings. There is no darkness, nor shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. For he will not lay upon man more than right, that he should enter into judgment with power. Come on, man. Come on, man. But Jake's still putting out the day of the Lord, man. This is 1 Corinthians. Matter of fact, let me get this first. This is Matthew 24:36. It reads, But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. That's why Romans 15:4 say the scriptures were written aforetime ago for our learning, man. Noah kept telling these people, man, hey, well, what they said, It never rained before. Same thing they saying now, man. Oh, the Lord ain't, we good, man. We're gonna know about it. We're gonna all know the Lord when we're gonna see it. Everything, yeah, we all gonna be saved, man. The Lord love everybody. The Noah told them, "It's finna rain, man." They ain't believe it. Why? Because it never rained. Same thing right now, man. It say at noontime till the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, one shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. And Jake run around here playing games like this ain't going to happen, man. This is Luke. It's the same account in Luke. This is Luke 17:26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. See, this is going into a little more detail. They did eat, they drank, they married. They married wives. They were given into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Here's the difference. It said, likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold. What's going on now? Buying, selling. They say they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. What's going on now? A bunch of building and planting. Everybody want to plant, grow gardens, grow food to get organic food. When chemtrails still falling from the air, unless you're growing your food in a greenhouse with a roof on it, your food still got, it's still GMO because chemtrails falling on it, man. They drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. That's what's going on right now. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone. Then the Lord said he's not gonna flood the earth no more. Then he give Noah that in Genesis 9. He promised Noah with the rainbow that he ain't gonna flood the earth no more. So it said, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in that day when the Son of Man is revealed. You see, same thing, man. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7. And I'm going to start at verse 29. It reads, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it. What does this mean? Once you use the world so long, that's why the apostle we didn't be here too long, man. You just been using this government so long, you trust in it, man. Like this is your crutch. And that's why I said in Isaiah 36:6, it say, lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into your hand and pierce it, man. You just been trusting in Babylon the Great so long that you believe these niggas gonna save you, man. Well, they can't save themselves, man. This nigga, David Rockefeller, had over 7 heart transplants. And that nigga back in the spiritual realm right now. With the billions and billions of dollars he had, his ass back in the spiritual realm right now, waiting to come back for judgment. Waiting to come back to go straight in the chains. And he had over 7 heart transplants. He couldn't save himself. What's this guy? Stephen Hawkins, allegedly the smartest nigga on the planet, back in the spiritual realm right now. Couldn't get his dumb ass up out that chair and walk. Crippled to the day he died, man. But you trusting these niggas? And they that use this world as not abusing it, and that's you who trust in the government, you just using it until it's just done away with, man. And these people cannot save you, man. They can't save themselves, man. This nigga Lord Rothschild, when you watch the interviews of him, hey, he all wrinkled and destroyed, man. Full of bloody meat, man. Bloody steaks, man. These people can't save you. They can't save themselves, man. That's why they're trying to live the best life they can live right now, because this is it, man. These niggas playing heart transplants and blood fusions and all. They can't save you, man. And they that use this world as not abusing it. Why? Because in a moment's time, you gotta be ready to leave these things, man. Jake accumulated so much things here, they don't want to leave it. Especially these women, man. These men too, man. These men today are just like they worse than women, man. Because it's a different spirit in the earth. Women are become masculine and men are becoming effeminate, man. And they don't want to leave their jewelry and their cars and their clothes, man. Jake don't want to leave their shoes, man. Oh, I got I got a whole I got all the 85 Air Maxes and the Bo Jacksons and the man. Jake just bought shoes. Jake bugged out, man. When you go watch these what is these all these old shows like MTV, My Cribs and all that, Jake got so much. You think these Jake ready to leave that mess, man? We got to be ready to put all this stuff down, man. It's saying they that use this world not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Through what? Intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. But I will have you without carefulness, he that is unmarried, care for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. And that is all we need to be worrying about, man. Of course, brother got women, wives, and families. Hey, this work, man. But he that is married, care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife, man. And that's what the Lord said with the First John 2 and 15, man. Love not the world, neither the things that are of the world, man. Because you're gonna what? Pull the Lot wives, man. Matter of fact, let me go back to this. Luke 17. This is Luke 17 in verse 30. It reads, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down and take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return. Remember Lot's wife. Why? Because of the things that Lot had accumulated, man. All the wealth he had. You think she ready to leave those things? You people ain't go. That's why all you Jakes out there, beautiful precept, James 4 and 4. All you Jakes out there that got money in the bank, you got a nice little bit of money in the bank. What are you gonna do when this devil say, the only way you're gonna get to that money, you gotta take this Karagma? What you gonna do? You're gonna take it. You're gonna take it because you're gonna want them, especially if you got 10, 20, 30 grand in the bank. You 5 grand in the bank, $1,000. You just gonna take that Karagma so you can get your little measly $1,000 and you're gonna die first with a grievous sore. Jay gonna take it because you got money in the bank, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Don't worry, we'll wait. Remember Lot's wife, man. You Jay's gonna take it, man. You're gonna take it, and that's why they got you taking the Jabberwocky right now, man. They conditioning your ass for the Karagma, man. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40. As a matter of fact, let me read this brother precept. This is to very servant on Yahweh Shah Shalom, James 4 and 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with power? Didn't the Lord tell Satan he was going to put enmity between the Edomites and the Israelites? Sure he did. Genesis 3rd chapter. Go read it. Verse 15. So the Lord say it's enmity between him and the world. Hey, you better get your mind together, man. Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with power? Whosoever therefore would be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Period. Period, man. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. Make you ready to the battle. And who's supposed to be preparing you for the battle? Your shepherds, man. That's why we got spiritual fathers that's preparing us for what's about to go down. Everybody else is just partying, right? They at the Passover with dressing and macaroni and cheese and Kool-Aid and rolls and biscuits and cornbread, just having a good old time at the Passover, man. Like they just having a Thanksgiving dinner, man. That's what these other camps doing, man. Partying and playing, man. Oh, my people, hear my word. make you ready to thy battle. It's a to thy battle. Who battle? Jacob's trouble, man. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. This is the mentality that the hopeful elect got, man. We're gonna lose everything. Hey, Yahweh Shah said it, man. He already said it. He that loseth his life shall save it, man. And he that saveth his life on this side is gonna lose it. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise as he that have no profit by it. This is the mind of the hopeful elect, man. We ready to go, man. And he that have builded as he that shall not dwell therein. He that soweth as if he should not reap. So also he that planted the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. This is the same thing as saying in Luke 17, Matthew, 1 Corinthians 7, man. It's a they that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. And therefore, they that labor in vain, man. These things is about to be gone, man. This devil talking about, it could be another shutdown. What you people gonna do if this really happens, man? What you gonna do? What if the Lord make this happen, man? What are you gonna do, man? You jakes, man. This is brother put up verse 16. What the other verse at, brother? Let me read it. This is 1 John 2 and 16. 1 John 2 and 15. It reads, it say, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And that's why Yahweh Shah said, right here, let me get this. This is John 17. This is John 17 and verse. I'm gonna read verse 9. It say, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. Right? He say, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, as it say, and I come to thee, and I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thy own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture may be fulfilled. And now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world have hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. You see this? It say, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, because we need to be here. We need to be here. Paul said in Philippians 1, man. It say he said he is caught up between the two, whether to leave and be with Yahweh Shah, to be with Yahweh Shah, or to be here and do the work. But it say it's more needful. Matter of fact, let me get that, man. This is Philippians chapter 1. Let me read this. This is Philippians 1. Philippians 1 and verse 20. According to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but that with all boldness, as always, so now also Mashiach shall be magnified in my body, whether it be by life or by death. For to me to live is Hamashiach, and to die is gain. But if I live in the flesh, this is the fruit of my labor. Yet what I should choose, I wot not. For I am in a strait betwixt two, having a desire to depart and be with Mashiach, which is far better. Nevertheless, to abide in the flesh is more needful for you. Why? Because the harvest is plenteous, but the labors are few, man. It say, nevertheless, to abide in the flesh is more needful for you. And having this confidence, I know that I shall abide and continue with you all for your furtherance and joy of the faith, man. So we need to be here. So that's why Yahushua said this back in John 17 and verse 15. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil, which is what? The cares of this life, man. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. You see, sanctify them through the truth. Thy word is truth. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. You see, so we got to be here, man. But the Lord got a different spirit on the hopeful elect to be ready at the moment, at a moment's time, man. Back in First John 2 and 15, it reads, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes. This is what destroys. This TV, man. This TV is another image of the beast, man, that destroys our people, man. Because it's the lust of the eyes, man. Yeah, come on, I read that earlier, Ezekiel 7:14. It say, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life. And what the Lord say, he hate a poor man that is proud, man. Jake don't got nothing, and they be boasting like they got it, man. It say, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of power, Yahweh Shema Shah, abideth forever. It's a beautiful precept. This is from the brother Adam Nana. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. They that put their trust in him. Hold on. You got another precept to this. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me get that. Like it's something, like another verse, go to that. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3. Oh, I read now. Okay. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Beautiful. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have care for his elect, man. It say, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which is what? The lust of the world, man. That's why I tell you in 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, we are casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. And that's the care of this life, the lust of the eyes, man, and the pride of life. These things is against. That's why I tell you in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, it say, who opposeth and exalted himself against all that is called God. The word opposeth in 2 Thessalonians 2, it said to be total opposite against Yahweh Shema Shah, man. This devil have taught you the ways of themselves. That's why I tell you in Jeremiah 5 and 28, that Israelites have surpassed the deeds of the Edomites, man. Jake is more wickeder than the wicked himself, man. But you know what? You gotta learn the hard way, man. You Jake's gonna have to learn the hard way. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 6. It reads, seek ye the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah, while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, which are the cares of his life, right? The lust of the eyes, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh. For the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. The point I'm going to read in verse 11, it say, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. it shall not return unto me void. So when I was reading Ezekiel 12, when the Jacob talking about he seeth, he prophesied of a day that is far off, right? His vision is for many days to come. That's Jake saying right now, man. But the Lord said, what? So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. Hey, the words of the Lord is accomplished everything, man. The devil had to be revealed in his time. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 6, it said he must be revealed in his time, right? It was a certain time the Lord put the spirit on these devils. Just put the spirit in the world for this truth to come on these devils. Who they are, what they are about, and how they get down, man, which is wickedness. Drinking blood. They got this group called Nambala. And they use the Bible, but their book is the Talmud, man. They cover the world with plantation Christianity, but they use the Talmud because they're pedophiles, man. This man and boy lover, the Nambala Association, man and boy lover, man. These devils are pedophiles, man. And everything is happening. Why? Because it was time for this devil to be revealed, man. It was a time that the Israelites will be known that they are the Israelites. So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, man. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So, while you Jakes running around here thinking you got another 1,000 years to run rampant on the earth and be wicked, the earth will be full of transformers, man. The earth will be full of everybody at school, at the plantation. Somebody be a transformer, man. Everybody will be transformers and smoked out with marijuana, with these chemicals, and be on pills, man. If we be here another 1,000 years, we ain't gonna be no here, man. Jake putting out the daily Yahweh Shema Shah, and this devil, hey, is about to pull. I ain't play this again, man. This devil about to pull a shakedown on you people, man. Let me pull this again. For the ones that ain't see it, I'm gonna play it again.
Shifting focus now to the United States, where fears of a shutdown are on the rise. A crucial bill which funds the American government has been blocked in the American Senate. But why exactly was the bill blocked? And is a shutdown on the horizon? If yes, how will it impact the government's functioning? We break it down for you. Let's start with the basics. On the 30th of September, America's fiscal year will end, which basically means the government will be running out of funds and will need a new spending measure.
And that's the main point I want to bring out again. These devils are finna crash this dollar so they can bring in this digital currency, man, which is the charagma. While you sit around here playing games, the same way the Roman Empire went down, it's the same way it's going down again, man. Right? They kept taking away the silver from their coin and putting copper to it, man, till there was no value. And what was going on while they was doing that? They gave you gladiator coliseums. What's gladiator coliseum today? It's UFC. And I love watching UFC. I love it. My TV stay on UFC and news, man. Same thing happened in Rome. They gave them gladiators, which is UFC. They gave them sports, right? Jake running around from lions trying to kill a lion or a guy ate. Why the monetary system was collapsing, man? What's the biggest sport on the planet Earth today? Soccer, man. And you people that love soccer, man. Well, guess what? While you watching soccer games, the dollar is inflating. It's on hyperinflation, man. Hyperinflation. I went to the grocery store last week because I make tacos, right? On a certain day of the week. You know, either Tuesday and Wednesday. I do tacos. I went to the store. The lettuce was $3.50, man. Now I went to the store 2-3 weeks ago, because it was a couple weeks ago before I went. The lettuce was $1 and some change for the little shredded lettuce. It's bullshit lettuce, of course. Ain't no nutrients in it. They tell me if you want nutrients in lettuce, you got to get romaine. So I get the lettuce to make tacos. It went from being $1.50 to $3.50, man. Listen, the dollar is collapsing, man. While you just sitting around here playing games, watching sports, one about LeBron James and Kim Kardashian and Beyonce and them, following them on their Twitter, the world is crumbling in the midst of our eyes, man. Let's listen.
With just 2 days left for the fiscal year to end, no new funds have been appropriated. Why is that?
Why is that? Because they trying to overall kill the dollar, man. They got to set up ways. Everything is done through conditioning, man. They conditioning the world through gradualism to just get used to using your phone, and you want to call somebody, use your Apple Watch. You want to pay for something, hey, just get what it is. You got Apple Pay, PayPal, you got Cash App, right? They're getting you used to these things, man. So you would just say, oh yeah, let me get that Karama, man. I need that. I gotta have it, man. It's the newest, and Jake love the trend and the newest stuff, man. You Jakes love the trend to what's new, man. What's popping? Well, guess what? That Karama gonna be popping, and you gonna take it, man, because you got money in the bank, man.
Because American lawmakers are busy quarreling. There are differences within the US Congress over the nature of funds that should be allocated, something that has become a ritual now. But this time, things are looking pretty serious. Last week,
Hey, and in that movie, what's this movie? The Last Purge. Not the Last Purge, but it's called The First Purge. When Jake was lined up to get the Karama to participate in the purge, man, what they was giving them? They was giving them $5,000. They was giving them money to participate in the purge, man. What do you think these devils gonna do with the Karama, man? they might very well say, we're gonna give you a new credit line, credit system, you debt free. All you gotta do is take this, and we're gonna start you off with $5 grand, 10 grand. What Jay gonna do? They gonna hop right on it, man.
week, the US House of Representatives, where the Democrats have a thin majority, passed a measure to keep the government functional. They raised the debt limit by a vote of 220 to 211. For the uninitiated, the debt limit is a cap on the total amount of money that the federal government is allowed to borrow in order to fulfill its financial obligations. The Democrats voted to raise the debt limit. The Republicans voted to sustain it. The bill passed the House nonetheless. On Monday, the bill reached the US Senate, the upper house of the US Congress. Here, it was blocked by the Republicans. The senators voted 50 to 48 against the bill. This was way short of the 60 votes it needed to pass through. The voting process was marked by a showdown. The Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, and the Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell, had a heated exchange. Schumer accused the Republicans of settling political points, while McConnell accused the Democrats of moving towards permanent socialism.
There's no scenario in God's green earth where it should be worth risking millions of jobs, trillions in household wealth, people's social security checks, veterans benefits, and another recession just to score short-term, meaningless political points. That's what Republicans seem fixated on doing.
Democrats want to use this temporary pandemic as a Trojan horse for permanent socialism. They've all but said so. And that is what millions and millions of Americans elected 50 Republican senators to fight against.
So now that the bill has been blocked, what happens next? The Democrats say they will keep fighting, that they will try again to get the bill passed. But with the fiscal year about to end and Republicans hell-bent on blocking the bill, their chances look bleak. Time is not on their side. 2 days are all that they have. On Thursday midnight, funding for most federal agencies will expire. Several functions will come to a grinding halt. This will be the second such shutdown in 3 years if it happens. The last time it happened, some 800,000 workers missed at least 2 paychecks and went without pay for 35 days straight.
Hey, and check this out. Hey, in the Yahweh Shema Shai can put the spirit on all these people and just have them to pass every and any bill and just push the money out and send you 2-3 stimulus checks back to back to back, man. And just give everybody money till the money is really done and they can just bring it in. Why is he not doing it like that? Because everything got to play out, man. While this is going on, you got the Lord got the spirit on these kings, right? To create more missiles, man. He got the spirit on. You got these angels out here putting in work, man. to bug out 2/3 and to wake up, like Apostle always say, to activate the rest of the hopeful elect, man. Things got to play out. With that 2 Ezra 4:37, right? How he measured the times, man, and he do not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. All these things got to play out, man. So you got a little bit of this going on. You got a little bit of earthquakes. You got a little bit of tornadoes. You got a little bit of hurricanes. You got a lot of Jakes killing each other, right? You got the centurions gunning down Jake. Everything got to play out, man. Everything got to play out. But you see, this example of preparing for what's about to come, man. Because what if this happen? What if this happens, man? In the midst of a pandemic, the pandemic, what if there's another government shutdown, man? Jake gonna go crazy out here, man, with a shutdown and a pandemic.
Record of 21 days in 1996. Veterans lost access to care. Essential workers were sent on leaves. Airports faced delays. There were labor shortages. So is America headed for a repeat of this nightmare? Will it be the same this time around? Well, observers say it will be. Every essential service could be impacted, from healthcare to transport, defense, housing, postal services, scientific institutions. All of them could suffer. And given that the shutdown will happen during a pandemic, could make matters worse. But can it be avoided? Only if the Republicans and the Democrats arrive at a consensus, which looks difficult as of now. One way would be for the Republicans to agree on raising the cap on federal borrowing. Another way would be for the Democrats to drop the increase in debt limit. Only then could this deadlock end. Until then, a shutdown is all but imminent.
Hey, man. The Lord is beautiful. This is Taveri, servant of Yahushua. Put up Ecclesiastes 9:12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net. You don't know what the day may bring forth. And as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time, when they fall up suddenly upon them. And it's going to happen, man. Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shab Rakatah. Shalom, Hey, that brother, this brother be putting up edifying information, man. Subscribe to that brother channel, man. He always going in on the news, what's popping around the world, man. I use a lot of the brother clips to do lessons. This is now put up Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the door shall be shut in the streets, and when the sound of ground is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of a bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's why we got a bunch of garbage music now, with all these young NBAs and the rest of these demons out here, man. But in that verse, it start off saying, "Hey, seek the Lord in the day, seek the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not." Right? And it tell you that the keepers of the house in verse 3, Ecclesiastes 12:3 said the keepers of the house shall tremble, man. And they trembling now. We just can't see them. Them devils trembling now, man. Because they always say they know they're going to be destroyed. They just don't know when or how, man. Hey, so Lord willing, edifying. Got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Bahashem Rikah Kodash. Some honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well, who teach well. Who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth to the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect. And shalom to the Akwah who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. Lord willing, to edify. Until next time, I say shalom, wa, abba, babal. The water for tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Shah continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. I'm waiting on the brother GMS Saints of the Most High. He usually go live between 4 and 5. Tune in to that brother channel. They do edifying lessons. Tune in to the brother channel. They'll be going live shortly if they ain't already live now. Hey, till next time, I say shalom.